Hello everyone, and welcome to this unboxing video for Kingdom Death Monsters post GenCon order! Yay! More precisely, the White Speaker Schoolgirl, or I don't remember. That. And Echoes of Death. One of these is an art model, and one of these is models with brand new mechanics. So, I'm going to start with the art model alone first. So this was debuted at GenCon, as was this. I believe this one is GenCon exclusive, but was one of the ones that was added to the order list afterwards. So, we'll get to that last. We've got the small art card. Got the White Speaker mask on, the usual red hair. Then we've got the larger art card. And Death High. So I'm guessing by that name we should be expecting to see more in this line. I did pass up on the Sci-Fi Savior, a little regretful of that because I thought the base was just a bunch of wires, but once I realized there was a body in there, it's like, oh, okay, that doesn't look nearly as stupid, but oh well. So here's the model in pieces. We got the head, the body, the backpack, and the arm with the sword, although that is officially hanging from it, so it's over her shoulder and hanging from there. It's a wooden sword. There's a specific name for those. Actually, it might not be a wooden sword because it's got the little slit there, which means it might just have a full wooden casing. And of course, small size base. That's honestly everything to that. I just liked the way the model looked and wanted to get it. Sometimes I get the art models nowadays, but only if I think I'm going to actually want them sitting around. I think that was the other thing. The Sci-Fi Savior model may have had a larger base, and it's just like that makes that like literally not playable. So next up, we have Echoes of Death. This is not GenCon exclusive, although it premiered at GenCon and sold out shortly afterwards when things were put on sale on the online store. This is brand new mechanics. Like, the Echoes of Death, I think, are what they're called. I could be wrong, but it will be stated in here. So I'll get to that once it's open and find it. But it's 4 different models in Kingdom Death versions from the generic line. The Thief, the Mage, the Warrior, I believe, it might be called the Fighter, and the Necromancer. So, let's see here. Also, this is a lot more flimsier box than they usually do, and it, you know, it actually closes like that instead of a lid. I'm okay with that, it's just pointing out it's different. So, let's see here. First, we've got all the plastic models on one sprue. Look like they're all broken down. So they're all wearing Kingdom Death-like equipment, like a leather shield, which is more visible from the other side, and a large bone axe, and stuff like that. King Spear. I could probably go through and identify all these, but I don't want to take that long on that for this video. If I eventually get around to painting them and filming them, that's when you'll see them. And here's some normal size bases floating around, and then an envelope. This is where all the mechanics are. Other than that, that was everything that was in the box. So, this is also where the art cards are. I'm going to start with those because I was just going over the models. But here is the Fighter. The Thief, which is one of the few that I don't own the art model of and want. The Mage, which I don't remember if I want this or not. And the Necromancer, which is one of the few I own. This was actually the first generic model. I just went, yoink, I want this. I think it was last Halloween sale. Not the point. Oh, that's what it's called. It's called the Strain System. So this is a new thing that Poots is either cramming into the gambler's chest or is planning to add afterwards, if not both, of basically permanent upgrades to your settlement, if not your overall play group. I think it's separated from group to group. I'm not going to read over it in detail, but basically you meet certain milestones at certain points and then it unlocks things permanently. Like, other than the explanation of it, there is literally for this only 8 cards. The 4 milestones themselves, and then the 4 fighting arts that you get, 1 from each. So we've got I'm gonna try to pair these together real quick. So I don't exactly know how these work. I just knew it was more mechanics, and I'm OCD completionist about that kind of stuff. Thankfully not about the art models. Oh god. Although someday I'm hoping that they'll have mechanics or things that are very clearly not going to. So they all have this back for this strain, and then the others are normal fighting arts. Yeah, that's the thing. They get put into the normal fighting art deck, I believe. So, Ethereal Culture Strain. Milestone condition. So, what you do is you meet the condition, and then it gives this permanent benefit, or permanent effect, which is usually you unlock fighting art. In this case, it's Ethereal Pack, which looks like you do something screwy with your brain. I'm not going to read these out right now. I'm going to save that for an overview video. Then we have Opportunist Strain, which gives Backstabber. I'm going to show the art, though, back in case I missed it. Triplaning Strain. I honestly don't know how that's pronounced, but it goes to Infinite Lives. Giant Strain, and that gives Giant's Blood. But that's it. Honestly, I will save this for an overview video, be it a quick standalone for these 8, or thrown in with other white box stuff, because this is clearly white box. And again, for those that don't know what that means, that the individual sold things that come with game mechanics, as opposed to the brown box, which are purely artistic models, no mechanics. Although the expansion boxes are also brown. I think they're brown because they're just simple brown boxes. Regardless. Yeah, that's all that this is. Covered everything that I got for that. Not a big haul like last year, but hey, I got what I got. I'm happy with, and honestly, I'm just really happy I managed to get this. I was worried it might sell out. Regardless, I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, feel free to press the like button. If you think somebody else will enjoy this, please share this video. If you didn't like this video, go ahead and press the dislike button. I won't mind, but please leave a constructive comment as to why. Also, if you want to comment in general, feel free to, such as if you want me to go over this as a single video. That would be a good point to mention. Although, I'm going to get through the expansions and thus finish the core game before I get to any of the white box stuff. Sorry. And if you want to see more like this, be it my unboxing videos, my board game overview, as I point to Kingdom Death, or my painting videos, feel free to subscribe. Regardless, thank you for watching and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.